East Village, faces, skin, identities like my own and like the mixed communities I had been brought up in were slowly disappearing. I was becoming a stranger in my own territory, a remnant of a past chapter of New York. Creative families of color like mine, who had built the vibrant landscape of downtown New York, were being priced out of the neighborhoods. Suddenly, those living next door were increasingly white, upwardly mobile, and made visibly uncomfortable by my presence and the presence of my family. The old guard were coming up against a generation of trust fund children. These new arrivals were intrigued by the mythology of the East Village as a cultural bastion, yet displayed little interest in investing in the necessary fight to protect its legacy. Beyond my doorstep, my queer femininity found itself, too, in a vulnerable passage through channels of middle school heteronormativity. My prepubescent body was exhausted by social mores, tired of being told to take up less space, being seen and not heard, systematically erased, edited out, ignored. All I wanted to do was move. But in the light of daytime, I felt trapped, always shifting uneasily under the weight of incessant white heteronormative observation. Under this sort of surveillance, real innocence and childhood play seems suddenly unviable. Instead, I searched for opportunities to immerse myself in the potential of refusal. I commenced to push back against the violence of this unconsented visibility, to take control of the eyes on me and how they interpreted my body. It was clear to me, as I stood at a volatile intersection, that the binary was some kind of fiction. Even for a fledgling queer black body, a Du Boisian double consciousness splinters further, double becoming triple, consciousness amplified and expanded by the third eye of gender. Looking through these veils of race and gender, but never being fully seen myself, with limited reference points in the world beyond, I was distanced from any accurate mirror. For my body, then, subversion came via digital remix, searching for those sites of experimentation where I could explore my true self, open and ready to be read by those who spoke my language. Online, I sought to become a fugitive from the mainstream, unwilling to accept its limited definition of bodies like my own. What the world AFK offered was not enough. I wanted, demanded more. The construct of gender binary is, and has always been, precarious. Aggressively contingent, it is an immaterial invention that in its toxic virality has infected our social and cultural narratives. To exist within a binary system, one must assume that ourselves are unchangeable, that how we are read in the world must be chosen for us, rather than for us to define and choose for ourselves. To be at the intersection of female identifying, queer and black, is to find oneself at an integral apex. Each of these components is a key technology in and of itself. Alone and together, female, queer, black, as a survival strategy, demand the creation of their individual machinery that innovates, builds, resists. With physical movement often restricted, female-identifying people, queer people, black people, invent ways to create space through rupture. Here, in that disruption, with our collective congregation at that trippy and tripwired crossroad of gender, race, and sexuality, one finds the power of the glitch. A glitch is an error, a mistake, a failure to function. Within technoculture, a glitch is part of machinic anxiety, an indicator of something having gone wrong. This built-in technological anxiety of something gone wrong spills over naturally when we encounter glitches in AFK scenarios, a car engine calling it quits, getting stuck in an elevator, a citywide blackout. Yet these are rather micro examples in the broader scheme of things. If we step back further, considering the larger and more complicated systems that have been used to shape the machine of society and culture, gender is immediately identifiable as a core cog within this wheel. Gender has been used as a weapon against its own populace. The idea of body carries this weapon. Gender circumscribes the body, protects it from becoming limitless, from claiming the infinite vast, from realizing